Hello, I'm Julie Morrison, and I'm the Director of Student Learning Assessment at Glendale Community College in Arizona. Welcome to our Assess for Success audio series. What are we going to talk about today?
Hey, let's talk about course level assessment, Julie.
Assessment, really?
That's right, assessment. And no, I am not Julie Morrison, but Brendan Regan from the Art and Humanities Department. So I teach photography, and as a photographer, I'm constantly engaged in the process of observing and documenting. That sounds a lot like assessment, doesn't it?
Sure does.
So in reality, I'm constantly engaged in assessment, from photographing subject matter to just assessing my choices at the local coffee shop.
Assessment is everywhere, isn't it?
It is.
Can you tell us about how you assess student learning?
Sure. Here at GCC, like most of you, I'm engaged in course-level assessment. During the spring of 2019, myself and 3 other faculty members assessed the course competency, apply exposure techniques to control image quality in Photo 1. The goal was to examine the success rate of students, but also to examine teaching method utilized to present these concepts.
So what did you do?
Well, all 4 of us engaged in a project-based formative assessment relating to critical and creative thinking. While the results were encouraging, with 90% of students achieving a proficient score, the significance of the assessment went way beyond the measure. It provided 4 colleagues the opportunity to discuss how we approach our discipline.
And what did you discover?
Well, the results indicated that one of us designed an assignment that focused on depth of field and shutter speed. Each student could choose their own subject matter for the assessment. Another instructor had students photograph the same object over and over again with different camera settings to change the final result. 2 of us assessed a pinhole photography assignment where students built their own cameras and learned basic exposure skills just to get them to work. Finally, all 4 of us engaged in a peer review where students critiqued the images in a group setting and turned in the projects to be graded.
That sounds really cool. Now, why do you consider this to be an assessment success?
Well, upon completion of the assessment, we all shared our data and teaching methods. This confirmed that each method was effective as the data was consistent throughout the 4 sections. We all agreed, based on the student success rate, that there wasn't a need to change instructional methods. We did agree, however, that the assessment process opened a channel of communication that'll benefit each of us moving forward.
Wow, assessment positively impacted you and your department, didn't it?
It certainly did, Julie. So thanks for listening to my story, and good luck with all your assessments. Remember to pull that phone out of your pocket and do some visual observing and documenting, just as practice.
Thanks, Brendan, to you and your photography colleagues for your collaboration on course assessment. Now, can you show me how to take better pictures with my iPhone?
Absolutely.
We also want to thank our listeners and hope you leave us feeling inspired to assess for success.